Hey, hey, yo! Welcome back. Heather here. We're going to do some more budget talk. But instead of having coffee, I'm being naughty. It's Saturday evening. I can. Alright? Alright. So, where we left off was your homework was to find out what you owed, who you owed it to, and when you owed it. Okay? Now, after you've done that, you're going to have to keep adding to it. I know you are, and don't feel bad about it because we don't know everything, and a lot of stuff slips our mind. So, don't get frustrated. Don't frust. Should I make that a thing? Okay, Heather, stop it. So I want you to add all that up and then divide it by 4.33 because some months there are 5 weeks, some months there are 4, and then you got little foolish February in there somewhere. Excuse me. And then once you do that, you will be able to visually see how much you need to make a week. And if you're not making enough to cover that, then you need to make some more adjustments or find another job, right? So, my first advice is to get help. It could be I'm sorry, I'm blinded. I'm seeing lights. The sun blared off somebody's windshield. Get help from your significant other, your children, your parents, your best friend, somebody there to back you and help you keep going forward, and to have somebody like a spouse or something on the same page as you. You know, all the people in your home should be on the same page. You can't do it all on your own, and if you're struggling and trying your damnedest to get everything under control, and Frank is spending all your money because he don't know, well, you're just shooting yourself in the foot, right? Another thing you could do is definitely get your kids involved. If they're able to read and write at a proficient, thing, get them involved by transferring the stuff on your receipts into your book. Just say, hey, buddy, I need your help, or sweetie, whatever you have for a child, or your husband even. That way you're not doing it all on your own, and you're not sitting there for hours doing it by yourself. You have somebody there who's beside you, who's got your back, as well as they're learning the value of $1 as well. Color coding is great. Either color code or give everything a letter, like F for food, and food could be blue. E for entertainment, that could be red. HBA for health and beauty aids, which is your deodorant, your shampoo, your toothpaste, la 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 la. That can be another color, or HBA. So when you're first learning how to do this in the first few months, you can visually see at a glance what it is, and when you're adding it all up at the end of the month, I'm sorry, I'm still blindish. You can see HBA, 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 and you can add those up, put your total, and then you'll see E for entertainment, or all blue, 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 blues, or all entertainment. And that will help you when you're not only adding them up, but at the end you can see quickly how much you're spending in each category. So that'll help you to adjust where adjustments need to be made. Be frugal. Be as frugal as you possibly can. I say I'm cheap. I'm actually frugal. I went from having cable with HBO, Cinemax, and Stars, as well as Netflix and Hulu. Right? Ain't nobody in hell got enough time to sit there and watch that many shit for that amount of money. So what I did, I kept the internet And then I kept my Netflix. I also kept Amazon Prime. And then I added YouTube TV because it had our local programs. And doing that, we saved $200 a month. Easily. $200 right there. Gone. If you don't have a smart TV to do that, go to Walmart, buy yourself a Roku. They're like 30, 40 bucks. And it works just the same as a, I'm trying to hold my papers from flying, a cable box. And Roku TV also has its own content that you can watch. And right there is, you got to splurge that $40 or whatever it is. But then at the end of the month, you're saving yourself X amount of money. I can guarantee you, you're saving yourself more than what you're going to pay for just your internet and either the Roku with Netflix and YouTube TV. I forgot. Oh, like Hulu, you don't need to pay a subscription to enjoy it. There's plenty of TV shows and stuff on there that you can get from just signing in, and you'll never be bored. You don't have to pay that subscription. When you do your grocery shopping, start using store brands. I know some things you can't get away with and still enjoy it. Like, you need a Dorito. You want a Dorito. There ain't no store brands that fix that. But like your pastas, you don't need a Velveeta or Kraft. They have the knockoffs in the store brand that will save you money. Your vegetables, you don't need Green Giant canned vegetables. You can get frozen vegetables that are actually store brand, or buy the store brand canned vegetables, which I don't suggest because they've got way too much salt. Mama Heather here. And Price Shop. Definitely Price Shop. You'd be surprised how much extra money you're spending on things just because of the weight. Go by the unit price for a while and do some meal planning. You'll be doing yourself a world of favors there. I know we don't have a whole lot of time in our life to do things, but just figure out quickly what you're going to eat every day of the week will help you save money on buying meat, because meat's very expensive, and we need meat for the protein, or peanut butter, or whatever. If you're going to get hamburger, cook up enough so that you can make 3 meals out of that hamburger, but only have to cook that hamburger once. You can do a chop suey, you can do mac and cheese with hamburger, you can do a hamburger stew, which is like a beef stew. I've done that. It tastes just as wonderful. You can do a taco night with that hamburger, or steak fajita night type of thing, but with hamburgers. So pick your meats that you're going to eat for at least 3 days. You can do chicken with chicken fajitas. You can do chicken broccoli and mac and cheese is phenomenal. You can do that with ham as well. Anyhow, I'm getting off track. Squirrel! Pick a meat that you can eat 2 or 3 times a week. That way you only got to cook it once, and the rest of it will be like taking that time to cook the rest of the meal, or to warm up leftovers. Do your budget once a week, every week, so that you get in the habit of knowing, I keep doing that. Stop looking in the light, Carol Ann. When I do my budget, I look at it every Friday, and I can see how much was left over from last week, how much is in there this week. I can see what bills I've got coming up as well, so that when I sit down on Sunday to do my budget, I am mentally prepared enough where I'm not going to be like, oh! You have time to think about it and digest it, and then when you sit down to do it, you're not like, oh my God, I don't have enough money for here, for there, for that, whatever. You've already worked it out in your mind because you've decided what you're going to have to eat. You decided what extra HBAs you need or cleaning supplies and all that. Go to the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree has the same cleaners, a lot cheaper. Okay? Don't be too proud to go into a Dollar Tree. Only buy what you need, okay? Because you're going from week to week, month to month, so that you can get ahead. So when you are out shopping and you've remembered you had something that you needed at home, and you can pick it up right then instead of saying, no, I can't pick it up, it's not on my list, I didn't budget for it, okay? Make lists. Stick lists here, there, everywhere. I do. That's why I got like 16 notebooks going on at once. Excuse the F-bomb. It just popped out. And then you can also add a value item or a value category to your budget. And that's something to help benefit not only you, but your other family members. Like you can start a toy station. You know, if you have children that are helping you, tell them every time they sit down, they get $1. They sitting down doing all that figuring for you. You give them $1, you put it in their account into that budgeting section so that they can get a toy at the end of the month, something like that. Or if to help you with your crafts, your hobbies, doing an entertainment night where you can buy a new board game to do with your family, or go out to eat, go out to watch a movie or whatever. I suggest, I'm going to say it again, go to the library and get a DVD. So much cheaper. I think that's about all I wanted to touch on this video. You're going to add it all up, divided by 4.33. That'll tell you how much you owe every week. You need to make at least that every week to be able to pay your bills. And this isn't going to happen this first, probably the first month, because you'll have nothing in your savings account to help you do that budget. Because I know some weeks you need to make $800 a week, and then the following week you'll only need to make $300 a week to cover the bills. So getting some in your savings account first and foremost for the first couple of months, that's what I would do. That's what I did, is I didn't splurge on anything else, and everything went right into a savings account. That way I had enough cushion to not stress so much, and it pushed me further to keep on doing my budget, so that in 6 months down the road I didn't have to worry about rent for 2 months. Okay, and then by the time you're done, you should be 3 to 6 months ahead on all your bills, which is the greatest feeling in the world, because we all know life sucks and crap happens at any moment. You're not in control. The fates, the world, the whatevers are. And they will challenge you. Oh my God, I look at this. Like a hot mess. Yeah, I want you to definitely get ahead. And you can, 3 to 6 months ahead. And then you'll have, not only that, you'll have a fund for your children to do what they want. You can start your college funds for your kids. You can start saving towards your future for your IRAs and all that, so that when you get to be 70, 80, and you can't rely on Social Security anymore, you'll have that little bit to help you. Then you'll be able to have your slush fund, which is your fun money that you can go and do whatever you want at any set time and not have to pay for it for the next 6 months. You decide, we've had enough. We need 2 days away from here to just decompress and download. So you go. And you know what? You're okay to do that because your slush fund is there for that. And then you can pay it back. Don't do anything else. I keep looking at myself today. I don't know why. But you can pay yourself back so that when you decide you want to do that again, you have money for that. Eat in. I just spit on myself. Stop eating out, people. Oh my God. I know it's quick, easy, and accessible, but eating out is so unhealthy, and it's also hitting your wallet pretty hard. Make sure I covered everything. Yeah. And then plop at the end of the week, every week. I don't know, whatever you get paid at the end of your week is you get paid on a Wednesday. Take all the money from last week, plop it in savings. That way you cannot spend it for anything because you have to work out of the new paycheck. That'll curb your spending towards that extra stuff you don't need. If you are a shopaholic, and it's like it becomes like a disease. It really does. Still go on those apps, but put them on a page on your cell phone that you don't see every day. So when you feeling the itch, go window shop. Put everything in a to buy for later, or a wish list or something, and let it just sit there. Just get that purge out of your system, and then close that app out. And I guarantee you, when you look back a week later, you'll be like, why did I add all this? I don't need any of this. And you'll be so proud of yourself for closing that app out and didn't spend that money. It'll be worth it, I promise. So yeah, don't kill yourself. Don't beat yourself up over this. It's a learning curve, and it's going to take you time to get where you need to be. It definitely took me a long time because I'm a giver. I really am. And when your little girl's like, but Mom, okay, I had to learn to say no and stick to it. Plant my foot down and have somebody else step on it, because if not, I would have just given up and said, yeah, go ahead. Just one, okay? Just one. That's all you can have today. I was that mom. And my husband was that foot. He would say, Heather, you promised yourself. Remember, have a talk with yourself. And I'd pull myself aside and be like, it's okay. She's going to survive. She won't hate you forever. I've been there. I know. I don't hate my mom anymore. And I did millions of times when I was little, But when you're caught in that moment and your heartstrings are being pulled, I understand where you are. I understand where you're coming from. But you can do this. Set some goals. Definitely set some goals so that you can easily attainable goals that you can reach and be rewarded for. That will make this whole process so much easier. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. Please, in the bottom, give us tips. Give us your tips on what you do for your budget so that we can help everybody else out. If you have questions, put them in the bottom. If you're struggling, please, in the bottom, just get it all out so that somebody else can help you. I can help you. Somebody will answer whatever struggle you're having. We're here as a family to help each other. Like my video so more people can learn how to budget, as well as also find all my other foolish hocus pocus. Oh my goodness. This is. And subscribe. That way I can make longer videos. The more subscribers I have, I can make longer videos. And if you want me to bother you, please hit the bell somewhere over there. I don't know. Hit the bell. I will come into your home and I will bug you at the least opportune time, just to make you smile like, Alrighty guys, I love you. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep on budgeting, don't give up, okay? I love you, and you can do this. I'm by your side.